Welcome to Honey's Kitchen. We're making lard today. I have all of this leaf fat. This is pork leaf fat, and leaf fat comes from around the kidneys and the loin, and that's like one of the most purest form of fat. So it tends to have a little bit more of a mellow flavor. It doesn't taste like everything tastes like pork. Which is sometimes not a bad thing, but I really don't want like my chocolate chip cookies tasting like bacon. So we actually have a hookup in Kansas. My husband's from Kansas, and he knows someone who has a pig farm and trusts how they raise their pigs. So we always wait until we go back to visit, and we visited for Thanksgiving, so we stocked up on a lot of leaf fat. This is so good. This lard doesn't have any additives, any preservatives. The lard that you buy in the store does, to help to keep it shelf stable. I usually make a lot of this and leave it in the refrigerator, just in big mason jars, and I'll take them out and keep it in the cabinet once I've opened it, but kind of leave it in the refrigerator so it stays for longer. This is so good. It's great for biscuits and pie crust. My husband's the pie crust maker in our family, and it makes the dough so smooth, so soft, great for cookies. I mean, literally everything. And it's so much better than shortening, since shortening is made with all the bad stuff, actually stuff that we're not even supposed to consume. So we're going to start out with all of this. I'm going to just cut it up. We're going to render it. It takes a really long time, so I kind of have to almost devote a day to it. But I've got my huge cast iron fish cooker, and I think I told you guys, if you've watched some of my stuff before, I have been looking for a lid for this forever, and one of my kids found it. So we actually ordered it off of eBay, and I'm excited. This is the first time I've made my lard that I actually got to use the lid that goes with it. So we'll see how that works, but we're gonna go ahead and start cutting up. This one already is pretty chunked up. I'm just going to kind of rough cut it just a little bit more. I ended up having 15 pounds of the leaf fat, and it's going to be way too much for this cooker. So I've got this big stock pot that I have, because I need to be able to put the lids on it and then let it slow render and be able to stir it also. So I'm taking a little bit out of here just to make sure. But we're going to put it on the stove, turn it on low, and let it cook until there's nothing left, basically. And I'll video in between just so you guys can see the stages. You can hear the crackling. I got my pans nice and hot, so I'm going to turn down the heat, put the lids on, and then just let them slow simmer, probably for a couple of hours first, and then I'll pull the lids off and take a look and see what they look like. You want to stir periodically just to make sure that, you know, there will be what they call cracklings, which is just little pieces that is not the actual fat. And you can, I mean, I know one of my aunts used to make crackling cornbread. I didn't do anything with them the last time, but I might use them for something this time just to try it out. But now it's a waiting game. The lard's been on for a couple of hours. We're going to take a look at it. I've moved them around on my stove just a little bit because we want it to be pretty low heat. And with this big cooker, I had it kind of lengthwise, but I wanted to slow it down just a little. So I've got it turned sideways and as low as my burner will go. Just want to stir it just a little. And if you look, you can see some of them are brown, some of them are still, or they're kind of turning brown. Some are still that pink color. And there's already juice in there. Let's see, pull from this side to see if you guys can see. There's already some lard that's starting to render. Our fat has been cooking for probably about 4 hours. So I'm going to just take the lid off of it, kind of peek in there, see what it looks like. Give it a stir. And it looks like there's still a lot in here that might still need to render. So we're going to keep on cooking. This one, anyway. We'll take a look at the other. Take the lid off this one. And let you guys see. It's pretty dark. I think we're going to let this one go just a little bit longer too. But if you can tell the difference between this one and the other one, I think this one has just gotten cooked. It's probably hotter also because of the cast iron pan, but it is also not as ready as I want it to be. So we're going to keep going. The key to this is rendering slowly for a long time. So I'm just going to sit here and drain these off as best I can. This is those cracklings that's left. Just got a stainless steel bowl that I'm going to put these in. I have a bowl with a little strainer that I'm going to put a coffee filter in. What was left. So I'm just ladling this. I'm going to let it drain through here before adding it to my mason jars. So I got a bowl full. Just going to pour it in here. Do some more. One whole bottle. Gonna set it to the side and let it cool. Two, three. We're done. Started out with about 15 pounds, give or take, of the leaf fat and ended up with 6 quarts. I'm so excited. I'm not excited about cleaning my kitchen, but I'm so excited about having this now. So who's stopping by to taste and clean up? Thanks for stopping by Honey's Kitchen.